So hello all, in this video we will talk about theorems. So next theorem in this chapter, quadrilateral, is the line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of it. So which means, if suppose this is a triangle, right? So line segment joining the midpoints of two sides, right? A, B, C. Suppose this is D and this is E, right? These are midpoints. So given D and E are midpoints, right? So D and E are midpoints, so that means this is equal to this one and this side is equal to this one. So to prove, we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC and DE is equal to half of BC, right? This we have to prove. So now let's construct a line in this way such that at this point we have. So construction is, what we have to do, just suppose draw EF such that DE is equal to EF, right? So DE is equal to EF, right? So from the figure, DE is equal to EF. Now in this triangle and this triangle, what do we have? So prove in triangle ADE and triangle FCE, what do we have? We know that AD, we know that AE is equal to CE, angle AED is equal to angle CEF, right? ADE and we have taken triangle ADE and FCE. So AED is equal to angle FEC, AED is equal to angle FEC, vertically opposite angle. This is given, and also we know that DE is equal to FE by construction, right? So by SAS, triangle ADE is congruent to triangle FCE. So by CPCT, what do we have? By CPCT we can say this AD is equal to FC and angle DAE is equal to angle FCE and angle ADE is equal to angle CFE. So if alternate interior angles are equal, so this implies lines are parallel. So we can say AB is parallel to FC. So if alternate interior angles are equal, if this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle, that means we can say alternate interior angles are equal, so lines are parallel. So these two lines are parallel. Now we have AD is equal to DB. Now AD is equal to this FC also, right? From first AD is equal to DB, it is given, and it is equal to FC from first. So this implies DB is equal to FC. Also AB is parallel to FC. So this implies DB is parallel to FC. So DB is equal to FC, DB is parallel to FC. So we can say DBCF is a parallelogram, right? So from this we can say DBCF is a parallelogram. So this implies DBCF is a parallelogram. So if it is a parallelogram, right, if it is a parallelogram, so we can say DF is parallel to BC. So this implies DE is also parallel to BC, right? And DF is equal to BC because it is the property of a parallelogram, right? So DF can be written as DE plus EF is equal to BC. Now DE is equal to EF because both the parts are equal by construction. DE is equal to EF from construction. So we can say DE plus DE is equal to BC. So twice of DE is equal to BC. So DE is equal to half of BC. So this we have proved. And DE is parallel to BC. So from this we can say the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of its length, right? So what we have done, we have made these two triangles congruent. Then with this, we with the help of that CPCT, we did these two lines parallel. This means this line is parallel to this line is equal to this line, so it is a parallelogram. So this means this line is parallel to this line and this line is equal to this line. So from that we determined this is parallel to this and this is equal to half of this length. Now this is next theorem. So in this theorem we have to prove that the line drawn through midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side intersects the third side at its midpoint. So that means given that AD is equal to DB, this side is equal to this side and DE is parallel to BC, right? So we have to prove that E is the midpoint of AC, converse of the previous theorem, right? So construction, draw E dash is such that AE dash is equal to E dash E. Let us suppose that there is one line DE dash such that AE dash is equal to E dash E, or we can say E dash is the midpoint of AC, let us suppose, right? So this means D and E dash are midpoints of AD, AB of AB and AC, right? So this means if D and E dash are midpoints, so this implies that DE dash is parallel to BC, right? Through the previous theorem, from the above theorem, you have to write the statement above theorem, which is the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So DE dash is parallel to BC, and it is also given that DE is parallel to BC, given, right? DE is parallel to BC. So this can only be possible when E and E dash are same point, right? DE dash is parallel to BC and DE is also parallel to BC. This implies E and E dash are same points. So if they are same points, so this implies E is midpoint of AC, hence proof. So this we have to prove. Very easy proof it is, right? Simply just write it, pause the video and write it. So these are two proofs of the theorem. In the next video we will start this exercise. Thank you for watching it.